Hi, it's Yordanka here. This class requires experience in yoga, so if you're new, please go back to my previous videos, Yoga the Beginning and Yoga the Basics, and check them out in order to start practicing safely. Let's start at the front edge of our mat, neutralizing the pelvis, spreading the palms to the side, externally rotating the shoulders, lifting the rib cage, drawing the belly in, spreading the weight of the body evenly on the feet. Let's start to open and close the fist as fast as you can, warming up the wrists. Shake it out, interlock the fingers behind your back, looking up towards the sky, drawing the shoulder blades toward each other, pulling the shoulders down, lifting the center of the heart. Inhaling, exhale, bend forward from the hip joint, pushing the palms away from the body. Walk the legs, one leg is straight, one leg is bent, gently warming up the hamstrings. And let's grab the heels and push the chest towards the knees. Keep on rotating from the hip joint. Feel the stretch in the back side of your legs and your back. Allow your back to relax, gently pushing, inhaling, lifting the head, and as you exhale, let's place the palms on the floor and step back into plank. Holding the plank for a moment, taking your tailbone in. Feel your core active, pushing with the heels towards the ground, hips and shoulders in line. Keep on breathing. As you breathe out, bend the elbows, chaturanga or modification. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Hold for a moment, pushing with the feet towards the ground, drawing the shoulders down, elbows are close to the body. Drawing the belly in, tuck the toes under. As you exhale, lift your hips into downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog, pushing with the heels towards the ground, extending the legs, rotating from the hip joint. And let's bend the knees, drop them on the ground, coming into tabletop pose. Let's drop the elbows on the ground and extend. We warm up the shoulders. Very good exercise for the back muscles, the middle part of the back, the muscles that are pulling down your scapulas. So try to keep the elbows close to each other. The arms are parallel, and let's combine this movement with the cat-cow pose. Inhaling, arching the spine, exhaling, rounding the spine, going back. Maybe tuck the toes under to engage also the Achilles. Rounding the spine, exhaling, inhaling. And as you exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Looking towards the navel and bend the knees. Look between the palms, step or jump forward. Inhale, exhale, bend forward. Inhaling, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhaling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, place the palms, jump or step back into chaturanga directly. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, come into plank. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, Shift the shoulders in line with the palms. Inhaling plank, exhaling downward facing dog. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Drop the knees again on the floor. Child's pose. And as you inhale, cobra or upper facing dog. Exhale into child pose. Round the spine. Come forward. Upper facing dog. Exhale in child pose. Rounding the spine, drop very gently. The hips down, looking up. Maybe keeping the elbows bent if this is too much for you. And arching the spine, going back into child's pose. Combine this with the breath. It's an excellent warm-up for the spine, for spinal mobility. Tuck the toes under, lifting the hips again into downward facing dog. Find the dog. Looking between the palms. Step or jump forward. Inhale. Exhaling, bend forward. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, bend forward. Inhaling, lifting the head. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upper facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And let's do some spinal waves. We round the spine and we drop the spine and the hips into upper facing dog. And we bend the knees, we arch the spine and lift into downward facing dog. Combine the movement with your breath. And try to feel the amplitude of your spine arching, but without putting too much pressure on the lower back. Feel the opening in your chest as well. And as you exhale, let's hold it down dog. Drawing the belly in. Spine is pushing toward the ground. Externally rotating the shoulders. Internally rotating the forearms. Palms are pushing evenly towards the ground. Don't lift the thumbs or the index fingers. Inhaling, step forward. Flat back. Exhaling, bend forward. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, Samastiti. Stay here for a moment. Inhaling, bend the knees, child pose. Keep the arms parallel to each other or place the palms together, looking between them only if it's comfortable for your neck. Feel your spine neutral. Don't arch the back, do not put pressure on your lower back. Try to draw the tailbone slightly in. Inhaling one more time, exhaling, bend forward, extending the legs. Inhaling, look up, exhaling, step or jump back directly to Chaturanga. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, free leg dog, right leg up. Exhaling, draw the knee towards the chest and step it forward between your palms. Inhaling, Ashtanga. Stay here for a moment. Exhaling, open to the left. Warrior 2. Neutralize the pelvis. Magnetize the feet towards each other. Feel the lift from your pelvic floor. And inhaling, reverse the warrior and looking up towards the right fingertips. Feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Exhaling, lean to the right side. Reaching the right palm to the ground. And the left one over your head, looking up towards the left fingertips. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. Inhaling, warrior 2. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, lifting the hips, tuck the toes under upper facing dog. Inhaling, left leg up, free leg dog. Down up on the pelvis, keep it parallel to the floor. Step the left foot between the palms, inhaling, reaching the arms up, Ashtanga. Neutralize the pelvis, drawing the belly in, lifting the rib cage. Exhaling, open your pelvis to the right. Warrior 2. Spread the arms to the side. Imagine somebody is pulling you from the sides. Shoulders are away from each other and away from the ears. Inhale and reverse the warrior, looking up. Feel the stretch on the left side of your body. Don't change the position of the pelvis. Exhaling. Lean to the left side. Extend the right arm over your head. Extended side angle. Feel the stretch. The right obliques. Inhaling, lifting up, warrior 2. Exhaling, place the palms on the floor. Step it back to Yordanka. Inhaling, lifting to cobra without extending the arms. Exhaling, go down. Again, inhaling, squeezing the elbows towards the body. Lifting only the upper body. Belly remains on the floor. Combine this movement with the breath. Feel the air is lifting you up as you inhale and as you exhale. Go down. Shoulders are away from the ears. Palms are pushing towards the floor. To really keep on your back muscles working and lifting you. So if you lift your palms, you should stay in the same position and try to do so, lifting the palms and keep on lifting even higher with your back muscles. Interlock the fingers behind your back and keep on lifting and squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, pushing with the feet towards the ground. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, down facing dog. Find the downward facing dog. Spine is pushing towards the ground. Hips are lifting towards the sky. Try to draw the belly in, Uddiyana Bandha. If you're familiar with that technique, engage the pelvic floor. Pushing with the palms towards the ground. Inhaling. Step forward. Exhaling. Inhaling, bend the knees, chair pose. Looking up. Exhaling, Samasthiti state. Stay here for a moment or two. Observe what is happening inside of your mind. Inhaling, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhaling. Let's twist to the right side. Revolved chair pose. Parivrita Utkatasana. Feel the twist from your spine and your core muscle burning, so do not change the position of your knees or your pelvic. Palms are pushing towards each other, shoulders are away from the ears. And if you feel your core burning, that's a good sign. Maybe you can even try to spread the arms away from each other. Maybe the left fingertips will touch the floor, or maybe not. Inhaling, lifting up, chair pose. Exhaling, twist to the left side. Try to keep the shoulders perpendicular with the floor, in line. Maybe extend the arms. Feel your core active. Pelvis remain in the same position. Looking up towards the left fingertips. Inhaling, chair pose, lifting into the center. Exhaling, bend forward. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, stepping back to Yordanka. Inhaling, upper facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog. Looking towards your navel. And the knees and jump forward. Internally rotating the right hip joint, and let's bend forward toward the left leg. Engage your pelvic floor. This will help you go further. Let's lift the left leg. Keep your core active again. If you release the left foot, you should remain in the exact same position. And this is a very good exercise for the pelvic floor, on the typical muscles. And let's do a twist from the spine, bending towards the left leg. Maybe try to grab the foot with the right palm. Again, try to keep the shoulders in line, perpendicular with the floor. And inhale, cross the legs and step back to Yordanka. Inhaling upward facing dog, exhaling downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Jump forward, Paschimottanasana. Internally rotate the left hip joint, right leg is straight, flex the ankle. To exhale, bend forward. Feel your back muscle relaxing, drawing the belly in, abdominal lock. Engage the pelvic floor. This will allow you to go deeper. Breathe Ujjayi if you're familiar with that technique. Inhaling. Lift that left leg up. Push it with your palms towards your body. But try to engage your core, so if you release that right leg, you should remain in the exact same position. And let's twist. Reach with the left palm towards the right foot. Pushing the left shoulder back and pushing the right shoulder forward. Keep on grounding with your sitting bones towards the ground, drawing the belly in. Inhaling, lifting up, cross the legs, and let's jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling upper facing, exhaling downward facing dog. Inhaling, legs lean forward, plank, Chaturanga. Let's stay here and locust posed. Palms are pushing towards the ground, lifting the legs, lifting the upper body. Legs are together or parallel. If your pelvis is not allowing, then let's push with the palm towards the ground. Keep on lifting your upper body and your legs up. Feel the whole back side of the body activating. Inhale, upper facing, downward facing, exhale. Again, inhaling, lifting forward into plank, exhaling, Chaturanga. Bend the body knees, push the feet towards the sitting bones or even to the sides towards the floor. Backbend. Excellent stretch for the hip flexors. Preparation for deep back bends. Upper facing, inhale, downward facing, exhale. Inhale into plank. exhale Chaturanga. And stay here. Bend the knees, grabbing the feet. Dhanurasana, lifting into that bow pose. Keeping the knees close to each other. Don't splay them to the side, legs are parallel. Keep on pushing with the knees towards each other. And release. Upper facing inhale, down facing exhale. Inhale into plank. Drop the knees on the ground. Continue with the camel pose. Knees are parallel, hip width apart. Tailbone in, pubic bone rotates up, posterior, pelvic rotation. Lifting the rib cage, think about extending your spine, drawing the belly in, extending the rib cage away from your pelvis, leaning back. If it's comfortable for you, grab the heels. If it's comfortable for you, allow the head to relax. And the head of your palms with your hips and lift into kneeling position. And then just sit down on your heels for a moment and allow your spine to deal with the compression naturally. And Chaturanga, exhale, upper facing, downward facing. One more time. Drop the knees on the floor. Again, posterior pelvic rotation. Stand the rib cage away. Push the pelvis forward. And I will go a bit deeper only if it's comfortable for you into laghu vajrasana. Otherwise, stay in the previous position. Here you really need to engage the back side of your body, and you need to give yourself time. You need to give time for your nervous system to relax. Only when your mind is relaxed, your muscles can relax, and it's really deep and intensive back bend. So do not push yourself and do not go beyond your limits, as this can be a very dangerous pose. So this is just an option for those of you who are already advanced in their practice. Otherwise, just do not attempt this posture. This is why for this class is required experience. Vinyasa. Keep the down dog for a few breaths. And do Navasana, the both pose. For a moment or two. Cross the legs, push with the palms, lifting your legs. Or only the hips. And flip it back to Chaturanga. Upper facing, down facing dog. And let's twist. Reaching with the right palm towards the left ankle. Releasing the compression from the spine. Let's switch the side. Feel the twist from your spine. And again. Jump forward or cross the legs and then extend them. Shimuttanasana. One more twist. Marichasana C. Breathe in deeply here. It's very important to breathe deeply into the twisting postures. Let's switch the side. The lungs are compressed. But even though, keep on breathing deeply, and this will release the compression from your spine. Maybe let's roll back and forward, massaging the spine. And if your neck feels comfortable, let's continue with the plow pose, the halasana. Only if there is no cervical pain. Lock the fingers, keep on pushing towards the ground, or keep the palms supporting your lower back. And let's extend the legs into the candle pose, Salamba Sarvangasana. And again, drop them in halasana and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll them down, Shavasana. Stay here for as much as your body and mind needs.